Hey everybody. So I am coming on here right now to address some concerns that I have as a black woman in this country who fully believes in the strength of my voting power, and who also believes that as a collective we haven't always understood the full strength of our voting power. Why am I bringing this up? Well, there's a lot of chatter, a lot of banter about my brother Leonard's interview with Joe Biden that you all heard and saw this morning. And my issue is simple. It isn't just that Joe Biden was telling black people when they're black and when they're not. It's fine. My issue isn't just that he made a false choice for Leonard about what he was raising. The point Leonard was raising about having more questions for Joe Biden wasn't because he is contemplating voting for Donald Trump. What he's contemplating is the fullness of black voting power. That is what that is about. And I need us to be a little more nuanced in this discussion, a little more nuanced in our understanding about our capacity, about our power. Please understand that we can both challenge a candidate who earned more than his fair share of our votes in a primary and demand that candidate do more to ensure black voter turnout in the fall. That is the front line, the benchmark, the entry point of this conversation. This is not about Trump. It's about us. And so I invite you all into a more sophisticated understanding about your power than to question people who understand theirs. We understand ours. We invite you to the table to understand yours. It is of fundamental importance. If you all can't understand the importance of understanding and building and solidifying black voting power, black political power, outside the context of November, but in addition to the context of November, we have a bigger problem, y'all. Understand there is not a constituency in this country that can engage as a collective and that will engage as a collective with a candidate who doesn't push that candidate and hold that candidate to the carpet to ensure that candidate meets measurable benchmarks for a constituency. That is what this is about. Period. And we should be having those same conversations with our local elected officials, with appointed officials, with state elected officials, and we for damn sure need to be having the conversation with the potential president of the free world. Now, if you all want to continue to make a false choice between us holding people accountable for what they should be doing for black people and Donald Trump, continue to engage in the bullshit. But I'm not here for it. I understand the distinction, and I hope you all will too. And no, I'm not cool with what Joe Biden did in that interview. I thought it was patronizing. I thought it was unfortunate that over a week later, he still has not answered the demands that we laid out in that op-ed. I think that I'm sophisticated enough to understand whether or not he will actually choose a black woman VP, whether or not he will actually commit to having a black woman on the Supreme Court, and that he will understand that the agenda they laid out and lift every voice, which he doesn't even know the name of, right? That he will understand that lift every voice is not sufficient. It is not a comprehensive agenda. And so we will invite you to consider some other demands. Those are coming. Please believe it. We are just getting started. Again, we invite you all to fight for your political lives. Understanding that it is not just about this election. It is about our viability, our progress, and our abundant life in this country. So we invite you all to engage in that conversation instead of a back and forth that's not real. This is not either a Joe Biden or a Trump proposition. This is Joe Biden. If you're going to get across that finish line, you're going to do it on behalf you're going to do it with black people, because we have sacrificed so much to ensure that you made it out of the primary, sir. And so you're gonna meet these demands. That's what it is. It's no hostage situation about it, but it's clear that we understand our value, and we invite you all, Black folks, we invite you all, Latinx folks, we invite you all, Indigenous folks, we invite you all, Asian folks, we invite you all, women, we invite you all, LGBTQIA, we invite you all, progressives, we invite you all, moderates, we invite you all to the table to understand the fullness of your power. That is what this is. Nothing more, nothing less. God bless you. Have a wonderful Friday. Good night.